Alright, hold on. We're live, but I need to close Discord. Okay. We are live. It's been a few days for sure. It's been a few days. I've been busy. I don't know how long I'll be live for. But we're here. We're doing good. Let's put some music on. How about that, huh? Go to the music randomizer site, you feel me? Look, we got more songs. Let's see. Look, plus 3 billion. I don't think that's updated though. What's the... It says 475. Let's see what this says. 475. All right. But let's just put some music on, like, bruh. Just put this on for the background. Maybe turn the sound down. So there. If it's too loud, let me know. No. Good. So, what is this? Alright. We need to open a few windows here. So let me put this on the correct window. Here, so when it does, alright, so that's on that window. This, yeah, that's there. Okay, let me turn the stream on for my phone so I can see how it looks on my phone. Okay. So I don't know if people remember what we were doing last time, but we were creating a Chrome extension that's gonna be sort of like an internal Photoshop. This is where we got to so far. So you click on the button, you hit take screenshot, and it does this. And you can draw. So look at this. I think the last time I was working on it, I was stuck, but I got past it. So look, you can draw on it now. See, I don't know why the drawing lags, but we're probably gonna try and fix that today. And yeah. And there's version history. So look, if I click on this, I can click on the different versions of the history here. So look, if I do this, it resets it. So look, if I do this, oh my gosh, it's taking forever because it's lagging. I'm gonna figure out why it does that. I think it's because it's the processing. But look, so if I click here, and then I could go, it should say go forward. I'm gonna have to fix that. But look, if I go here, I can draw again here, and it resets it down here. So there's a few things that we're gonna add today and fix today. I want to make this like a HTML color picker. Like, like you pick a color And then I want to add like layers, like a layer thing, sort of like Photoshop. But first, before we do that, I'm not gonna open Photoshop because I can't run Photoshop and stream at the same time. But we're gonna look at something that's similar to Photoshop, which is Pixlr. This is literally like a Photoshop type thing. So this is sort of like Photoshop, and there's different. They changed it. It used to be a lot better. But you can. I'm gonna add like a crop. So hold on. Let's go back to this code here. So let's go to the code here for it. This is the code here. We're gonna add a to-do list. So to do, we're gonna add a cropping feature. We're going to add a layers feature. Let's say we're gonna add what else? Photoshop layers. I mean, there's a lot Photoshop has, but opacity feature. Filters. All right, so we're gonna do this. And then, so let's add that. We're gonna add these to this. So, what should we start with? I think we should start with opacity, because opacity seems easier to code. But I'm trying to think. Opacity should be for the drawings, right? So if we, I'm trying to think, because how are we storing the changes? We're storing the changes in a new image, but not as a transparent layer. If we can you make it? Okay, so we're gonna go here, and we're gonna do some searching, some researching. Make canvas. We can make the canvas transparent. I think that opens up to a lot of things here. Canvases are transparent. They are, so okay. You want 2 static canvases, one at the bottom has static image. Gives the animation. So we need to create a canvas over the canvas. Let me try. So let's try that. So in the code here, let's do this in the code. Let me make this a bit bigger here. Hold on. Where did I get an email from? That. So, we're gonna do in here. We have, where's the canvas? It's right here. We have a canvas right here, but I guess we need to make another canvas next to it, or either on top of it. I don't know. So if we do it like that, I don't think we have a style for canvas, do we? We have this. Let me... So if we have that, we're gonna need to create a second one here. So like this. And then I think, let me try something here. So if we have in our code here, we are drawing on, where's the drawing? This places the image. So we need to do the drawing. Draw. CTX. So where's... Find X and Y. Okay, here. Draw doesn't even get the canvas. Find X and Y. Okay. Where's the... So this is for that, but I want another CTX. So CTX is draw image this. Okay. So we need, I want to do this. So I think I want to do something like this here. We're going to do image 2. And then we're going to do, so CTX is this. So we need to do something like this. So I think that way it will be for... So let's try this. So let me turn this off. Let's switch to here. We update it. And then let's just do this. Take the screen. Oh, you can't see it on this screen. Alright, so let me switch to this other screen then. So I'll go here. I'll take the screenshot. Let me see, if I draw, let me see something real quick. Because there's 2 canvases, maybe, I might have to delete the first one to see this change. Because look, there's a canvas here, and where's the second one? Oh, I know what it's doing. Okay. Because in the code, it gets deleted. What's up, yo, gamer? What's up? How you doing? We're just coding. Coding. So let me check this. So when we draw, let me take this. Leave that there. Where is it? It's up here. So instead of this, let's just leave it like that, because I don't want it to delete the layout. That's good that you're doing fine. Alright, so that should be good. Let's update the thing. Now when we click on it, let me just, hold on. It's easier if I do this. What type of extension are you making? Just asking. It's gonna be like a Photoshop extension, but for like the like just for in the browser. So you take a screenshot, and it takes a screenshot here, and it's gonna be like a Photoshop type thing. Shouldn't have updated that. I thought I took the code out for that. But yeah, it's gonna be like a Photoshop type extension. Update layout. Alright, let's try this again. It's for so I'm doing this because it's for a school project, but I also want to release it. So I'm gonna be doing something different for the school project. Like, it's still gonna be the same, but not. Why does it still update this? Oh, I know why. I know why it's not. I needed time, but I didn't find it. There is one that's like this. I don't know the name of it, but there is one that's like this. Alright, now let's see this work. I had to change the thing. What? Now it won't even draw? Let me redo this. I don't know what. What? So I did need one of these. Might be. But what does. Hold on. So update layout does. Load images here. That can be, or it's this that something here gets cleared, because this gets deleted for some reason, this canvas. Let me try this again. Let me double check. Okay, so look, there's two canvases here. One is transparent. So if I draw, bro, what is going on? Why can't I draw? Okay, so it does draw there. But, hold on. this have? Can too. Oh, here. W and H. Watch this, it's important. Oh, interesting. Where is the... This is find X and Y. It's, you can't put links in the chat. What's up, Stefano? How you doing? We're working on the Chrome extension again. I'm trying to add a transparent canvas over it. Because we fixed the issue for last time. Is the extension gonna blow up? Hey, it just might. What the heck? Come on, click on it. Alright, so here's the second one. Sorry for putting it. Oh, I don't see the link. I mean, no one saw the link. But you're good. It did when you put in a link, it just doesn't show up. You still see it because you sent the message, but it doesn't show up. Okay, so it does that. But if I wanted to, I want to draw on the second one here, instead of this first one. Because I believe, and this is also how we can do layers, if this is how this works. But, so here's the second canvas. Oh, it might be this. Let me change, so let me try this. Let's try this. It might work, it might not, because I might have to change this CTX to the second one. Let me just change, hold on, let me just do this real quick. Dude, shiny pack. What's this H and... Let's just create, I came back to learning manga stuff, but found new genre for studying body, and now it's not. Oh, okay. I see you. Everyone like. Alright, let's see. Hopefully this works. Okay, wait, does this... I think it drew on the second layer. Let me just double check, because if it drew on the... If it drew on the second layer, then that's good. Because now, or the second canvas, let me see. If I do display none. Okay, that's good. So this is what we need to change. This actually makes things, I think. Okay, so now we need to... Can you merge a canvas together? So if you can merge a canvas together, we can do the layers thing right now. Drawing a canvas domain image to any canvas will taint that canvas. Disallow. I think I'm thinking the right thing. The thing. The thing. So if you can merge two canvases into one, that means you can. It's easy to do a flatten, because the way to flatten, was it flatten in Photoshop? It like goes downwards, I believe. But let's see what these have to say. You can use draw image. You can pass in the canvas element directly to draw the local canvas system, and then just use. Interesting. Let's see how this works. Interesting. This is what we need. Look, and that's the image. So this is going to be helpful. So we need to do that code. I don't think we need to do it back here. So let's reset this. Oh, hold on. So I don't, down here, I think we need to... Are these images or canvases? I believe these are images. Yeah, these are images. So... Yeah, Visual Studio is good. Visual Studio Code I hate, and I prefer Sublime. You can't hear anything? Hold on. I don't know why you can't hear. Let me... Is that better? Hello? Oh, it's muted. Hello? Is that better? Bruh, why is it lagging? Bruh. No, we can hear clearly. Yeah, there's a little bit, it should be good now. I don't know why it's lagging. Turn the settings back. Well, that's what I did. I turned the desktop audio down, and I also replugged in my mic. So these are images. It's like you're in a tunnel. Let me hear it back on the phone. Yeah, if you can hear me fine, then it's fine. As long as you can hear me, it's all good. But I was saying, yeah, I prefer Sublime. Visual Studio is good, but Visual Studio Code is trash. Visual Studio Code is just not good. I hate it. So the way this is gonna work here, I believe, because with the way we have this now, we might have to change up some of the stuff here because this is supposed to be with the layers, but now that we're doing layers, we need to do it differently. Because how can we do this? Well, we can add, so now that we can add layers though, let's take this out. Let's create let's reset this back to this. And then we might need to create a loop for some of these here. So we can find which one is selected. You know how to make this easier? Tell me. Dude, you look so innocent, but everything isn't like how it looks. What do you mean? What does that comment mean? I don't know what that comment means. But yeah, I think we need to change some of this up here. So this needs to be. Let's create a button here. And actually, let's just delete this. So the way we need to fix this, we need to just create a button. So I'm just doing above brush size here. Okay, first go to Google itself and search for its icon. You're going to go to Photoshop. Oh my gosh. Why didn't I think of that? Oh my gosh. He's a genius. We're gonna create, we're gonna do a button. Oh wait. Just a moral that don't judge people. Interesting. Alright, so now that we have a button here though, we need to add, I think we need to clean this up a bit. So what is this? It's this here. Let's make the height. Alright, let's just make it 250 pixels. We're gonna add that, and then I think we could add a box shadow. No. No, it's just not add a box shadow. Let's just keep it like this, and then we're gonna do another thing. So. Controls. Then we need to add basically another one. So this is for the div right here. Let's just do this. So we're gonna do. I can't stay here any longer. Gotta do that homework. See ya. Hey, thanks for stopping by though. Appreciate it. So for the layers, we're gonna add the button here. And layers, we're just gonna basically take this. Let me see how this looks What's up, Janine Pugan? Alright, let's see how this goes here. We don't want it. I want it, I think it's here. Right? Is that how I got errors. Let me see what the errors are for. Oh. Alright, I think it's good. Let me clear that and update this again. I don't know why it's lagging. I don't know why it's lagging. We'll figure that out another day. Probably this weekend I'll try and figure it out. Because the stream, oh my gosh, I hate when it lags. Let me edit this. Why is it in here? Bye, love your channel. Thank you. Appreciate it. Why is this not? Maybe I need to move it in here. What song is this? Alright, yeah, that's sort of what I need. Let me just edit this then. A lot of this is gonna change design wise. Is this? Yeah, alright, this is. But we're gonna move this like, we're gonna do height like 400 pixels. Width, we're gonna make it like 300 pixels. Or maybe not 300. So we're gonna do it like this, like that, and then we need to change the button. Let me change the buttons sort of like right now. Hold on. How will a padding look? I think it'll help. Yeah, that'll help it. And then let me move this up a bit. So like that, and then the button, let's just change the buttons around. So these buttons, they're all gonna be the same, I believe. Maybe it's gonna be an image type thing. We're just gonna keep it like this. But in here, we also need to add. So this is gonna be. We do have a selected here. So we're gonna add. then I think we're gonna add the image of what it's at. So, like this, we're gonna add that here, but instead of this, we do that. Is it images? Maybe it's images. Let me double check. Yeah, it's images. So we're gonna do this. Actually, here. Load images here. So we're gonna do this. Instead of this, we're gonna do image source equals this, class equals image. And then we're gonna do because we need to know which layer we're on. I think we're gonna do we're gonna keep it like this, but let me do images. Wait. Let's just do that and then let's see. Because I think it should be good. But we also need to make it so it on load, we load that. Same thing with the here. So when we do this, we need to image source. We need to do this. We need to do layer equals by ID, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna do ID equals. And then we're gonna do where's layer dot source equals. But then we also need to do this here for when we update. So when we do image or is it image change or update image? It's gonna be this. So when we do this, I believe we need to do this right here also. So let me update this and then let's see how it looks. Okay, we need to fix that. And then I think, let's see. Oh, okay, we don't want. We want the selected here. So that way it's selected, and then the image source there, and then we want to add a BR here, and then we want this image to be smaller, so let's fix that. We might just do checkboxes actually. So instead of this, we're gonna do a checkbox actually. then let's change the size of this image. Alright, 150 pixels looks good. I don't know what else we need to do. I think maybe this needs to be. So let me check that. Let me turn the music off. I think the music's making it lag. This I could close. Let me see what else I can close. That can stay open. Alright, I think we're good. So let's try this again here. First layer source is unknown. And if I draw on it, it doesn't update this. Interesting. Because it's supposed to update this. But yeah, let's clean this up a bit now. So we're doing layers here. And then new layer is gonna be a create button. So we need to add that. But let's clean this up a bit. We should put this all in. This I think should have. This isn't selected. Why is that? It has selected. Class is selected. I don't know why it's not selected. Layer images. Maybe it's that one. Because it has the hover over, but it doesn't have the. Is there a. Var element selected image get this class selected image change. I don't know. Wait, maybe okay. Let me update this and then let's see. Maybe at the beginning it does, and then something messes it up to update it. So look at it. We take the screenshot. Oh, it is selected. You just can't see it. We'll probably make that better. Because I'm going to fix the background of this because I don't want it to be white. Let's make this light gray. Is it like that? Yeah. Let's make it light gray. And then we need to change this whole thing to be like, what, content align or something? The vertical align? I don't know. It has to be one of these things. That button shouldn't be in the layer 1. maybe that's what's causing an issue. I do know we need to increase this, which this span doesn't need to be here. And then, let's see, this has to have, let me just do blue. Like that. And then this can be like that. And then we need to do this here, which I think I don't know. So let me update this, and then let's see, because it's supposed to align to the center. Well, I think there are some issues with it. So let's see. Let me check on this also. So, this needs to get updated with the new image also. But we also need to take the hover off for some reason. I don't know what it is, but let me try. The checkbox, don't know why it doesn't do a vertical align. It's to the center. But yeah. Let's see, let's open up the code here. What is this? Position relative. Do we do, is it this position relative? We do display inline block. Then we do vertical align middle. Okay, nothing's happened. Left. -20 pixels. Wait, input. Okay. Input relative. So wait, input. So only works with inline elements. If you float, then I don't treat. Display. Let me try this. So it says display. Like that, and then it says vertical line middle. What? Thing is, do I need to make it into a table? I guess, let me just do that then. Because if we just have to create this into a table, then it's whatever. And then we just do, let me just update this. And then let's see. Let's see if that works. Yeah, that works. Let me just, I think we have to edit the image. So I think the image has some sort of issue with it. I did have music on, but the issue with the music is making my stream lag like crazy. Like, oh my god, it was insane. Alright, so that's that. So when we need to have this, when it creates a new layer, we needed to create, first we need to update it so it, so it updates the image inside here. So like if I draw, it doesn't update in here. But we do get the image here, so that means our script, is it here or is it, I think it's update image, update layout. Because I think we need to do this here. So let me update this and check it. And then when we need to create a new canvas. Hold on, I'm trying to think in my head. All right, so this gets updated. That's good. We need to. So when we click on the, where is it? Here. We need to create a listener for this. So where's my listeners? Here. This is our listeners. So let me just comment here. So this is for here. Let me see here. I'm gonna do new. Oh, you can't see the code. But let's do that, and then we're gonna do. This is gonna be for new layer. What's this button here? So now we need to create the function for a new layer. And then what, so how we're gonna do this is we're gonna do var layer equals document dot create element, and then we're gonna do a image, but we also need to do var layer check. Wait, let me see, can we just copy? Because it might be easier to just copy and edit. So let me just see. Because let me look at, like, let me show this here. So this copies, okay, so it's clone node item. I don't know. I honestly don't. Let me see. Hold on. Document create, because if it's easy to just do a document create table, then it doesn't matter. Like look at all this here. But that's the thing though, is that we need to know which one is selected, I believe. Because this is the table here that we're gonna make. So hold on. We need to put, oh, this is in a div. So this here is all one. Let me just, there, so it's easier to see. So this, hold on, what the hell? So this goes into here. This goes this. Like that. And then we're gonna do this. So we're gonna create this. We need to create this. So we append layer one. Pretty much this. Let me, if we could just clone it, let me see. Uh-huh. So look, we're gonna, let me do this. So we're gonna just clone it instead, because it's a lot, it makes a lot more sense to clone the element rather than doing all this. So let me update this and then I'm going to show you guys how this would work, because I think it'll be a lot easier to do. So here's this, it's selected there. If we clone that element, we do this. It's not called my list. I believe it's called layer one. They're being loud out there, so ignore them. So we're gonna do, what's it called again? Layer one. Layer one or layer one? So we're gonna do, oh no, not that. Document get element layer one. Wait. So, okay, so we do get it here. So now we can do this. So I believe if we do, it says we get child node. So I believe if we do this, dot child node, is it 30? Oh, nodes. Okay, so we get the table. If I do this dot ID, we don't get anything. What? Oh, okay, so hold on. We do this. hold on. Text. Layer 1. So we're gonna change it. So look at this. So if we do this, like we're gonna practice it with here first. So instead of this, we're gonna do this. So if we do this, we're gonna say clone.id equals. First, we need to get the next layer. So we need to determine how many there are. So we need to determine how many layers there are, and then just plus 1. So layer images, we're gonna do this. So we're gonna do. I believe you could just do this. Hold on. Yeah, so you do. We could just do this. So we're gonna do equals x plus 1. So we create the second one. Now what we need to do is create the so when we create the next layer, the button will stay the same. Well, obviously, hold on. We need to edit. What do we need to edit? Checkbox. Hold on. The checkbox does need to stay. Does the checkbox need a? We'll just say a value of 1. So then the next one will just have a value of 2 and so on. So now what we need to do is this, I believe. So we do nodes. Text. What is this? Layer 1. Table. So now I think we can do this. Can we do dot input? Hold on. How do you? We can do this. We could do find. We could do find. All right. So hold on. We could do this. We do so it'd be item dot find and then I guess input. Okay. This. Okay, so we find the input. What do we have here? Previous object. Alright, so let's update this one. Because we added the value to it. So we're gonna take the value and do the same thing with the +1. So with this, we have where's value? Value. Here, dot value. So what do we do? I think we could do this here. Here. So we're gonna do it like this. But I don't think in here we can do. No. We need to do it like this. So with this, we need to do plus x like this. So then, what is it? Extension I'm working. It's supposed to be like a Chrome browser Photoshop. So I'm adding right now I'm adding layers. Where is it? Here. So I'm adding layers to it. So that's what it's gonna be. Yeah. I think that answers it. What do we have here? This, hold on, this should just be like this, because then we just, that makes this a bit redundant down below. And then this, we could just literally set the value to x plus 1. Thank you. So that's that. And then we need to edit so we're working on like a recursive way. What's up, Ahmed? How you doing? So now we're trying to create like sort of like a recursive way to create a new layer. I'm doing good. Thank you. So we have this, we need to edit this because in which we could literally just sort of do this. Instead of layer 1 though, I think we need to do I think we just need to do X for this. Let me just do this. So then I can just create this into X. How far have you done? So I fixed the back and forth. Like you can draw and go back. I fixed that. I added a layers thing down here, so you can go reference back to it. That's pretty much all I've done. I didn't work on it like at all this week because I've been busy. Like every day I've been busy. Right now, I'm adding layers, in which is coming along pretty good. If this works, that's the thing. If this works, should work though. let me see. And so we need to find image and then change the ID. Hold on, I got a message. I want to send. My friend sold his Dogecoin. He sold his Dogecoin. I think it's crashing Dogecoin. Is that what it is? Why did you write go back and go forward instead of undo? They're just placeholders. They're just placeholders. So we need to change this. We need to find the image here. I believe we do this, and then we just change the. Let me see. Dogecoin's on there. Come on. It's dropping now. It's dropping like crazy. Alright. So I think so that should be good there. We changed that, but instead of this, we're going to instead of first layer, we're gonna do so instead of first layer, we're gonna do because we need it to be sort of like numerical. Alright. Sorry, a friend was messaging me. So, so we're gonna do layer one. I don't think I have. Oh, we do have that. We'll do layer 0. So then we could do this. Like that. So let me see this. Hopefully. Oh, and then we need to append it all. So hold on. When we clone it, we need to append, I believe. So we need to get this here, this element, so like that, and then alright. Let's see. So now we have to append it. So our element, hold on. No, we gotta do, I don't think I did this right here. Because in here we do this, but we need to do this. Like that. And then when we do that, we need to do all layers dot append child here. Like that, I believe. Let me try this, and if everything goes well, that will be good. So look, we take the screenshot. Let's see. What else? First layer is stuff source. Ah, okay, hold on. Hold on. But, oh, that's gonna be a placeholder. We gotta fix that after, though. Because we need to fix those so, like, it knows which one's selected. A new layer is not a function. I would beg to differ. I got used to restroom. Hold on. I'm back. My phone is bugging. Alright, so now that we're back, let me take this out. This should. Oh, yeah, we're looking at new layer. Let's see. It says new layer is not a function. Huh. What's this? It's not. Oh, that's why. We can't make them the same name. Forgetty spaghetti. Alrighty. Item clone node. Can I read? Is it clone node? Clone node. Oh. Clone node true. So what's the error? Not read property of null. Let's see. Clone node's true. Length plus. Okay. We can't do this because this doesn't matter. So we only need to clone the first one technically. So that's there. That's there. Because we only need to clone the first one. Because we're gonna create an empty canvas anyways, so I cannot document layer 0. Document ID layer 0. Isn't what? Oh wait, it's layer 1. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Alright, let me try this. Let's double check though. We gotta double check something here. We gotta double check a few things real quick to make sure it's working. I can already tell. I don't think it's working. Layer 1. Okay, so look. So this is layer 1. This is 2. This is what we need to do. So I think it's layer like that. What's up, the holy boink? We're basically recreating Photoshop right now. Look at that. Look at this. That is beautiful. So I think that got fixed. Did anything else in here get fixed? Value 2. Layer 2, yes. Value 3, yes. Oh man, this is working out good. Now what we need to do is when we create it, yeah, it is very cool actually. When we create it, we need to create it as an empty image. Because when you, we also need to create a new layer. So like this, it's like this. This is gonna be the visible, if it's visible or not. But we also need to do is a lot of this is placeholders. Like the layout is all a placeholder. Um. So what? So our to-do list is this. I guess we're doing this now. I was gonna do the opacity, but the layers felt more interesting, so I'm doing that now. So what we need to do now is create a new canvas in which we can this. Ha 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 ha. I'm a comedian. Don't mind me. Um, for the canvas, we need to do this. Instead of this, we're just gonna do this. And we're gonna have this as a class. And when we do that, we need to create. I believe. Let me just do this here. Wait. This needs it. And then we could do this. So that way we can append into it, in which we can create a new canvas. So when we create a new layer, at the same time, we need to create a new canvas. So let me do create new layer. Or, yeah. Oh my god, what am I doing? Create new canvas. So we need to do var, canvas. And then we need to do, dude, create, let me see. I'm so happy right now because this is going the way that I want it. I already see this person's error. They put HT. Let me see. How do they do this? Oh wait, let me do this, and then I think I could do it here. Oh no, I can't do it in here because there's no append yet. Because we need to get this here. Because we're gonna do new canvas.append child. Right? Is this which one I do? No, it's the other way around. Append child. New. So we're gonna create that, and then the rest of the functionality is gonna have to all change dynamically. There's gonna be a whole different way we're gonna have to do things now. And it's mainly just gonna be on which one's selected. Let me hold on. Oh, we're already here. We need to find. Where is it? What are you making? I'm making like a browser Photoshop. So any web page that you're on, you could take a screenshot, and you'll be able to edit the whole thing like it's Photoshop. It's a school project, and I got a whole semester to work on it. And I'm very excited because it's very fun to make. Like when things start working out, it's very fun to make. Let's see. Bro, my Discord's all messed up. But yeah. But yeah. Alright. So we're gonna. I need to stop getting distracted here with messages. People keep talking to me. I don't like this. So, what do we need? What do we need? What did I need? Oh my gosh, I lost my train of thought. It's just we appended. And oh, we need to do this. Then here, we need to remove this. So we need to find image and then remove the class. So we do this here. Hey, I don't know when that was subscribed, but I don't know. The notifications are all messed up. But it's a ferret. Let me see. Remove class, and then we're gonna do. So that should fix that. We append a new canvas. Can we add a height to it? So if we do new canvas dot height equals, and then I do. Hold on, I need to check my email. Sure, for me, even not here. Hold on, I have to respond to an email. Hold on, I need to respond to this email. I need to check my other email. I need to check my. I know I should have done this like earlier, but you know. Oh, I need to check. Let me just check my grades real quick. Make sure I'm not failing anything randomly. Everything's good. Everything's good. All right. Let's work on this thing. Height. We're gonna do the same thing here. So I think we could close this now. Height is gonna be 800. What else did it have? An ID. So we're gonna change the ID, or we're gonna add a class to it. So we're gonna do, what is it? New canvas dot class name. So we're gonna do that, and let me see if this works. So let me update. let's make sure there's no errors. New layer. Remove class is not a function. Okay. Let me, hold on. This is why I love JavaScript, is because there's literally is it just this? But this year I'm gonna have after I get more things situated with like what I'm doing, I'm gonna start a Node.js project. So then this, I don't want the image on the hover. I'm gonna change that. But did it create the new layer? It did. It did create the new layer. It's right here. Hey, that's what's up. All right. So now what we're gonna do is we don't need this because actually we're gonna do this. We're gonna do we're actually gonna it's gonna add the class, but we're going to remove the class from here. So when it says layer 0, we're actually just gonna remove that class. So we're gonna do this layer 0. Oh wait, no, so we're gonna do, we have to find which class is selected. So let's do this. What do we do here? We do like this. So, and then in order to get the Z, if, and then we do if blank. If we do if dot let me see, isn't there a jQuery for has class? Where did this has class selected? And then down here we just do this. So that takes care of that issue, I believe. Let me run that. So when we create a new layer, hold on. So when we create a new checkbox. We're gonna say this. We'll say clone dot checked. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be always true, and then yeah, it's always gonna be true. So let's see now. Loads up, create that. It doesn't add the class. Did I do it wrong. Find image class name equals what? Find image. Oh, I think it's class list. What? Yeah, so it is class name. Image.className equals selected to. Let me check why it doesn't do that. Because I want people to know that it's selected. So this is the first one, class layer images. So if I do this, hold on. I could literally do this. Dot. Right? It's layer 1, right? No. We might, hold on. Since we add the ID, we could just do this. Maybe that will work. It doesn't work. How come? Layer plus X. X is length plus 1. I don't know why it doesn't work. Let me layer X plus 1. Layer ID dot. I thought we could do this. So I thought we could do this command here. Layer 1. Oh, there's already an ID called layer 1. Layer 2. Oh, okay, so let me change this then to layers. Alright, let's try this again. Because if layers, let's change that. I think that should work. First layer. Another email? Oh my god. Alright, let's try this. So, let's try this. and it doesn't add it. Why? I don't know why. I just wanted to know that it's created. So look, layers, layers. Layers 1. So how come when I do this, it does work there? Oh, I get it, I get it, I get it. It's because it's not appended yet. So that's the issue. It's because it's not the code isn't appended here. So until we append it, we can't do it. So that will do that. But I also want the new campus, so we need to find which one's selected. So when we look for here, so when we get selected, we can get the ID. So we can do that. Oh wait, we could just add a value to it. Hold on. Because if we add a value to it, we could just get the value. So when we create this, we change layer 0. Like that, because this is going to be, value is going to be, I believe, x is x plus 1. So the next value will be 2. So when we go and start drawing here, I don't think we don't need to really change this. We need to get element here. Let me think. So if we, because this is all on load, we need to change this though. So I think canvas, we add a listener to it, but if we change the layer, we need to, okay, I think we gotta do something like this. We can take this out. I think we need to add this to a function here. What is this? So this runs at the top, but I think we need to make this into a function so that when we do it, let me think here. Draw image. Because a new image will be blank. This will get the first layer. The next step will be the delete layer function, but that's gonna be different. Because I've done those type of things before, to delete in a list. I think we could do this. I think we can do this. So when we create a function or a layer, we're going to do another create layer here. This is going to get the ID of the layer that we create. So when we create a new canvas, we're going to do we're not going to have an ID for it. I think we could do this. And then we could do so like that. So when we add a class name to it, we can literally just loop through it at the top. So we could do this. X less than so like this. And then we're going to do this, in which oh wait, we don't need to loop through it because we have this dot length. If we have the length, instead of we're gonna change this to can 0. Because canvas created. Yeah, we don't need this actually. So can 0. That means the next one's gonna be can 1. So that makes so can 1. That means here length will be 0. So we're gonna do length minus 1. Wait, no, let's keep it like that, because I think new layer, we're gonna do can plus x. X is gonna be plus 1. So it doesn't matter then. So now what we need to do is this. So we, instead of this, we do length dot length. So now we have the length. So now we can do this. Can plus length. And so we get that. If we're gonna do this, if length equals 1, I'm probably gonna do this. So that way, it does this. But I don't know about this right here. I don't know what I'm going to do down here, because this technically is still something else. So let me try this. I don't think it's going to work though. I have this feeling that it's not going to work. Something doesn't work here, and it didn't get the class name. So when we created the layers, let's see. It should have created another layer. Here, canvas. ID can2, canvas created. Let's change the order of that. I want this to be first so it looks nicer. So it does create this, where it does create the new canvas here, but the issue is, I don't think when we do create, oh wait, oh, we didn't do it in the code, hold on, we didn't add this down here. So when we create a new layer, we should do this. So let's try that. New layer. Create layers is not defined. Interesting. Interesting. Create layers is not defined. Does that mean, hold on, can I put this down at the bottom? So where's here's new layers. Can I do this? Create layers is not defined. Interesting. Do we already have something called create layers? I don't understand why it wouldn't, because this works right here. Drop down, create layers, create layers. Why does this work, but this doesn't work? I don't understand, because look, this works here. This drop down thing works, but this doesn't work. Is it because canvas created dot length? What? Why does it not work? How does it not work, first of all? Because it says it's not defined, but it is. And even if, let me just say create, because I don't understand why it's not working. Well, it worked to begin with, but then it says create layers is not defined. So I think that, oh, that's because, okay, hold on. That's because I changed the name. Let me try this. So look, I take this, I hit take screenshot, new layer, create is not defined. How? How is create not defined? Maybe I have to literally move this to here. Hey, we hit 2 hours. That's good. Oh, it did something. Oh, it did do something. We did do something, but I want to add the border around it should have been added. How come? Is it just image itself that has? Where's the hover? It's right here on image. Mouse over image. Huh. Which I don't want. I don't want that. What's up, Mr. Lonely? How you doing? So when we create the images down here, what are they? We could do images at the class. So let me try that. Then let me take this out. So that should fix that. And then we need to fix, I think we need to fix this, I believe. Oh, this. For some reason the class name isn't being added, which I don't understand. Because the it should have added the class name. Add, oh, I spelled it wrong. That's why. So let's try this again. Alright, so look. Oh, new layer. It doesn't add it for some reason. Layers.x. I don't know why. Selected 2. Because if we layers.z, z is 0, x is, maybe we had to do x minus 1. Maybe, I don't know why it's doing that. Did this didn't get the hover again. Mouse over hashtag. Oh, it's not an ID, it's a class. So let's try this. So hopefully, okay, yes, it does have that new layer. Oh my gosh, finally. And then I want to make it so when you click on this, it switches to layers. So we need to do that. So we're gonna do this technically, but instead of this, we're gonna add selected 2. And it's gonna be on the element of this. Where is it? Here. So on this class. So like that. So that works like that. So now we need to create an onClick function for it. So when we click on it, we need to do that. So we need to do this here, sort of. Change layers. Get document ID. We're gonna do. How are we gonna do this? With the selected. How did I do it with the other thing? Hold on. Selected image. How did I do it with this? Elements. Selected image. Image change. What did I get? Hey, I gotta follow on my social medias. Yo, bro, you're back. Nice, my dude. Oh, yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I haven't been on YouTube streaming for a few days. I've been busy this week. But we're working on the Chrome extension still. I might. I'm trying to think what I. This upcoming week, I might be able to start a new project. It depends on what I'm doing. Because there's a few things I want to get into, like another like programming language, React JS. I want to get into that, so we'll probably start that Monday, but I'm not promising anything. React JS. It's supposed to be very good, and I tried it before, didn't like it, but we're gonna try it again, and I'll probably like it this time. So this is how we do. Okay. Oh, I know. So a selected image changes this current position. So this is the current position, which is the. So we need to do var selected layer. We'll just start with 0 because I think with 0 it's gonna change because selected layer makes sense, but when we create a new layer, we need to change selected layer to 1 more. So it'd be the next layer plus 1. We'll just change it to X. What we need to do is we also need to, when we click on it, we need to oh, that's easy. Hold on. But they all need to have the listener, I believe. So how did I do that before? Because we have, we did it like this, add listener here. But I don't know if I want to do it recursively again. New layers, saving. There was another thing that I did here. Scroll to. Get elements. I don't know. We can create. Trying to think. We can create and add listener to each one, I believe, when we create the element. So let me check something here. Do we? Yeah, we do here. So this creates a new element here. So let me make a function here called function update listeners, and we're gonna do the we're gonna take the length bar layers equals. We're gonna take the length of how many layers we got, and we're gonna loop it. And we don't even need to do this. We do for x less than what do we name the layers? This dot length, and then we add the listeners here. So it'll be like this: add listeners here. So we're gonna do what's elements? Elements is this. So we're gonna do and we're gonna do this. So we're gonna do another function, change images, or not change images, change layers. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do this. So we're gonna do, I believe we could. It is selected image. Let's change it. Selected image here. We do it like this. Well, selected image gets this. We're getting, we could just do this, so we don't need this here. We could do selected to remove class selected to, and then we do this dot add class selected to. And the reason we do this is so it updates which one we have selected. Hopefully this works. I don't think it's gonna work off the beginning here, but I don't know. So we do this. No errors. If I click this, it doesn't do anything. Interesting. Do I not? I don't think I have it running at the beginning here. So when we hit new layers, we gotta do this. Update layer listeners. So when we hit new layer, let's do this. But I also didn't think it had one of the things at the top. To the top. Oh no, it did have it, alright. So if I click this, it doesn't change anything. Let me see. Click. Let me add a console log to it. So we do this, we update layer listeners. If we do this, console.log working. This console. What the heck? That was a console.log click. So now we should know when we click on it, we should know if it works or not. So we do this. We're gonna take a screenshot. And now I know why it lags. It lags every time I update the the extension. So that's gonna be like that. Nothing I can really do about it. So look, so I hit new layer. That's working. If I click this, it says clicked, but it didn't remove the class this dot add class. So it's supposed to remove the class from here, selected to dot remove class. If I run this in here, I believe this will work. So look, if I hit enter, oh, it didn't. Oh, okay. I don't think there. That's what I gotta do. And then this dot add class. So then when we go and draw, it should recognize which layer we are on. This layer should also be empty. That's another issue we gotta fix. It shouldn't be having that in there. So when we create a new layer, which is right here, if it equals 1, length equals 1, it runs when it first loads in, but then the length, let's see what the length is right now. The length is 2. But if I create a new layer, it does that. So it's because of this, I believe. I believe it's because of this. It's just for update layout. So let me check update layout. We're going to do the same thing as this, really. Let me just do this. We don't need this variable here. Oh yeah, we do. Let's just take that. Let's just take this, and then when we do update layout, let's just change it so it does the same thing. So update layout. If my image is not length is this. Where's the place images here. So we need to do is, well, update layout shouldn't change that. Hold on. When it creates a new one here, create, we need it to create nothing, like an empty one. Draw image this. So, and then if length equals 1, but the what is this? Far image. Oh, I think, okay, so hold on. Because I think it's creating so hidden canvas, we're gonna do, we're just gonna do this. So here, and then we could do an else statement here, and put this here, and then I think I take this out. And then, so it should work when I hit new layer. So new layer, when I hit create, it creates the, wait, I don't think this was the issue. No, it's not this. It's this down here. Create new layer of this. We create an image. We need to change the source to like literally nothing. Because we create the we need to create the canvas first. We can't, okay, hold on. And then we can get the canvas image in which we can do. So we need to go back up here. What? Here. So we get this, because we inserted a canvas, we get the image, we can do this. Image source, get layers, document. So we do this here. We get that. When we do this, we get layers, first layer, image.source. Create canvas, canvas ID. Where did it go? Where did it go? Create. So we create the canvas. It draws nothing. In order to get the canvas as an image, layers 0, which layer 0 is the image here. What we need to do is it sets it as that. Document get element ID. Source equals place image. Place image equals this. So how do we, hold on. Here. So we get the update layout. How do we get the canvas source? Create image. Image source equals my image.x. Image change. Image.source. So here, so when image.source. Oh, okay. So when we do create a new image, we create image.source here. So image.source, we need to get okay, so hold on. Let me test something here. I think I understand it. So if I do this, in which I have a canvas in here, canvas 2. So if I do this, it's undefined. Interesting. I do canvas 1. Hold on, let me see document. Is it not dot source? What is going on here? src, create new image, draw image, here, image upload, here, and then it equals this. Dot get context. So if we do get context dot source, so look at this. So if we do this, get context of null. We gotta change this. Image path is not defined. Oh, that is true. So we don't have an image source. So but I don't understand this. What? We create the. I don't understand up here. So here, new layers. When we create the canvas, does this canvas have a source? It's right here. Place image. Wait a second. Oh, I put that there. So if it doesn't have a source, how's it? Let me, hold on. Create an empty canvas doing this. We created a canvas. Create element canvas. Set attribute set width. Well, we've already done that. Return C. So we create the canvas, canvas image, which is, so we get context. So we need to do this. We need to do, I think we do this. We could do it down here. But now we need to do is here. Wait, no. We need to do this. We need to do var ctx equals new canvas dot get context 2D. Then we do ctx equal wait dot fill new canvas dot width new canvas dot height. Then we do var image or canvas image equals new canvas dot to dev or L. So like that. So then our canvas image here, when we do this, we do con dot find image dot source equals this. But I don't think it's going to be X. Oh wait, it's not going to be 0, it's going to be X. Because it's going to be the new one. So let me try that. So look at this. So it does that. If we hit new layer, it does find input, cannot set value of undefined. What? X is layers dot length plus 1. But if we do 0, then I don't think it's gonna work because with 0, it might reset things. A new layer creates a new layer, but we want it to be transparent, not black. Let me see. We could try this. I don't think this will work though. And it says get context of null. CTX get context of null. It's because it's not created yet. Wait, but it shouldn't be created yet, technically, right? Get context 2D. What? 2D get create canvas dot. Let's try this. So look, we take the screenshot, new layer. It's empty, which is what we want. If I draw, can I draw? I can't. I can't draw, and I think that's because it's not recognized. Cannot reproperly get context of null. Let me see why. Let me see why it's doing this. Is your JS runs before the HTML is loaded. Put your JavaScript code after your tag. Interesting. So let me do this. I think this is why I saw this in one of the two things I was looking at. So let me try this. And I don't know if it'll work, but if it does, that'll be cool. So new layer, and it still doesn't work. What line is this? '89. '89. What is this for here? Can plus length. Get context to. Oh wait, does create? Oh wait. What? New layers. It creates the layer, and then it hits create. Create creates the canvas here. Length dot length. canvas created dot length. So it would be 2 can dot 2. Let's see. Canned of undefined. That's why. Why did it do canvas of undefined? Here. So new layers. Canned of undefined. That's because X isn't even defined. X has to be defined up here. So let's just do that. This should work now. So let's see. New layer. No issues. If I draw, there's an issue. So what I draw needs to be where it's selected. So that's what I need to do now. So when I do this, it should be on where I'm selected here. So if I go back, yeah, that doesn't work. It says get context. Oh, image change. Okay. Yeah. Hold on. So for this, we gotta get the selected one. So when we do the listeners, because look, I think I click that, it doesn't add the class. Why? This dot add class selected to. I don't know why it doesn't add the class. This dot add class. To get the selected. I thought didn't we already did that? I think at the top. To get which one's selected. If I do this, oh, but none of them have it here. Oh, that's another thing we gotta fix there. So when we create a new one, where is it? Here. So add layers. We need to remove the class here. So what? It shouldn't be keeps adding it. It should be subtracting it. Selected to dot length z plus plus. Layers dot z has class. This should just do this. Actually, so that's fixed. Because otherwise it only runs once. Another thing that we need to fix is when you click on it, it doesn't register that you're clicked on. Oh, but hold on, we just had it here. If it has the class, we know it's selected. So that's how we know if it's selected or not. So when we do create, it's not going to be this, it's going to be z. So if z selected image, selected layer equals z is here. is the length isn't going to matter here. Selected layer is what it is. And I think we had a variable selected layer at the top. Because when we created a new element at the here, we changed selected layer to X. But we also should have, oh wait, this should have been up here. So where's, instead of this, we could just do selected layer. Because when we create, selected layer is already 0. Can starts at 1. Selected layer is going to be this. Can starts at 1. So let's just change this here. If can selected layer starts at 1, we technically don't need this because can 1 will always be there. So when we create a new layer, selected layer will equal X. So selected layer will be 2. And then when we click on it, we want, they have listeners now. So selected update listeners here should change to equals X here, right? Wait, no. Update layer listeners, change layers. So it's going to be this. And then we're going to do this here. But if it has it, so instead of this, we're going to do selected. Oh wait, no, not, we're going to do, yeah, layer images. And then if dot layer images has class of selected to, we're gonna break, but we're gonna change this to selected equals X, and then I don't think we need to add this here. So that's how we do that. But when we change layers, we also need to do this here. So remove class, this dot add class. I don't know why this isn't working. Let me see. JavaScript linked button add. Because it should have just added the class there. So let's see. Add event listener, click. So add event listener, DOM content loaded. For each button, we do that. Button.click for each B. So we do this. I want to say we do BTN is, well, we got removed. BTN is, what the hell is BTN? A function button for each function button. So B, do we do that? Is that what we did down here? Selected image. Maybe we gotta do it like this. But wait, like this. I'll organize the scripts in a second. Let me just try this real quick. So I fixed a few things and also did a lot of things here. So let's see. Take the screenshot. If length equals 1. Alright. Bet. If length equals 1. We don't have it up here anymore. This is because it's gonna be selected layer. Wait, I don't know. Wait, do we want that? Selected layer equals 1? We want the layer images. Like this, and then I want this here. So it does that, new layer. If I click on that, what? Hold on. How come I can't click on it? Layers 1, layers 1. Why can't I click on this? So look, if I click on this, it won't select it. Why? Why won't it select it? Left arrow, right arrow. We're probably gonna add like some of these irrelevant things to a different script because it's kind of annoying. But look, update layer listeners. X equals 0. Add event listener. We don't need this. Elements, layer images, class name. Elements 2. Layer images. Less than layer images not length. Okay. We add in change layers. So we don't need this. Remove class dot selected to. This dot add class selected to. Selected equals this. Okay. And then but if I click on, so what I don't understand is when I click on the image, it should have update layer listener. So let me save this and run it, because I think if I can't do it, why is my stream lagging? Okay, now it's back to normal. Bruh, hold on, let me look at this real quick on my phone. Yeah, my stream was lagging. Okay, so when I hit new layer, it does that. If I draw, it does that. When I draw, it shouldn't replace the first layer, but let me see. Look, I click on this. Did I do... layer images, dot layer images? So let me do this. So when I do this, I do update layer listeners. If I run this, undefined, that means this doesn't get clicked on. Does that have layer images on it? Layer images, it does. Elements dot, let's run this function. Elements 2, we didn't define, so we gotta do that. Console.log elements 2. So layers 0, 1, and 2. These values didn't change here, which I don't understand because these values should have been incremental. So let me go back to up here. When we create the layers, value, so it's on the image, right? Yeah. So we gotta do this. Image. Like that. But layers 1, 2, and 3, right? That's how it works. Layers 1, 2, 3. Good. We add a listener to it, but if I click on it, let's see. So where's layers 1? Which is here. Which is layers number 0. If I click on it, let me look in the other screen. Oh, okay, I get it now. Hold on. So if selected 2, when I click on it and I hover out, it removes it. So like, look at this. So if I do this, no. What the heck? So what is this down below? If I hover over this, so look at this. So it has selected 2. So if I hover over this, it has it. If I hover over this, it doesn't have it, which I don't understand why. Because is it because it was already created? If that's the case, that means we need to do this over here. Here. Which we need to do this. In which I think we could take this. I think we could put this in a function. Well, look, let me check this. So even if I run this here, yeah, see, look, if I do that, it's gonna ruin it. It messes it up. So the hover update wouldn't work, would it? We need a different one here for the hover. We need selected to hover. What's up, Infinity? How you doing? So when we do the listening here, let's do this. So that way it updates there, but we also need to update this. So let's add this to a function here. I got an email. I gotta check it. Hold on, I gotta check something real quick. What do you? I use Streamlabs OBS. What? Why do I have to do this? Streamlabs OBS is what I use. Alright, hold on, I gotta check something for doing stuff. Today, paid seats. Okay, let's see. Use OBS Studios. Hey, that's fine. That's all good. It does the job. What's this person to get paid $30? Oh, God. Is it just you in here? Probably. I think. I'm not sure. I'm checking something right now for this. So hold on. Let me see why this didn't work here. What is this doing? Let's see. What was it for? And I'm just hold on. I'm doing something. So um, how's that? What? Good at scripting? I try my best. Let me see. Hold on. But you, I could do a little bit by script games. Hey, coding is coding. Hold on.
This is for sorry if I'm not much on. Hey, it's all good. I'm working on something too right now. That's why I'm not talking much. That's why I'm not talking much. What is this? Oh, that's all right. Cause I have to. I'm checking. I'm doing stuff right now. All right. Let's see. What's clicking now? Oh my gosh. Can you make a poll? Not right now, but now, not right now. But I want to know if people think Jedi would win or Wizard. Maybe. Not. I won't. Like I said, like you said, I won't do it right now, but maybe. What's up, F? How you doing? I'm just hold on. I'm doing stuff right now on the side. How's it going? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I am just double checking my stuff here. So that's all set there. Did that. I could close this. I could close that. This I'm gonna need to close that. All right. Honestly forgot what we were doing. All right. I think so. We need to update hover when we create a new layer. So when we do that, and then when we draw, we need to do this. Where's the drawing? So this is the drawing, I believe. And hold on. It's on here, but it's not on a new layer exactly. So when we draw, we need to go on selected layer, in which we are fixing that. So selected to hover. So selected to hover, and then I think, yeah, so let me save this and run this. Cannot get context of elements selected in, oh, because there's nothing there. Alright, so new layer. I click this, I click that. I draw, and it draws on, is that my screen? I think my screen. Yeah, that's my screen. Okay, it draws on this, but it doesn't draw on the selected layer, which is the issue that we're having here. And this also needs to be fixed. So the selected layer, let me see. When we draw, CTX create, CTX equals get canvas selected layer. Selected layer should equal 1, right? Well, that's for draw image context. New layer is selected image. When we draw, hold on. I think it creates add listeners, add event listeners here. Canvas, let's do this. Console.log selected layer. So then let's restart this and let's try it again. Soul Hunter's Magic Rush. So let's open up the console because we need to. So our selected layer is 1. We hit canvas is here. I hit new layer, canvas 2, canvas created. Selected layer is 2. I hit this. Selected layer is 0. That's the issue. It's 0. Current position. Let me see. Change layer say equals x. Let's just do x plus 1. I think that's what we need to do here. Whew. So, alright, let's just open this up just in case. CLCL? Where is that? So, I hit new layer, I select this, say I draw on it, but if I select this and draw on that, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't update or it doesn't. Okay. So for some reason, oh, okay, it's this. It's this right here. This is what we need to do here. Selected layers. So we need to change this here to selected layer instead. So we need to do this here. Image change. We need to do and then image change. Layers.0. Do we have a layers.0? Yeah, we do. No, wait, what was the issue here? Let me double check. I think it was layers selected. The selected layer is 1. If I select this, it's 1. If I select this, it's also 1. Okay, so that's the issue. So selected layer. Create. It's equals X. But when we change layers, we need selected layer to equal X plus 1. But create, this has to be equals length plus 1. So new layers would be that. But when I change it, if it has the class, it's gonna be maybe I just need to do 1 here. 0. So the way this works is length. Oh wait, I think I just need to do 1 because so if I do new layer, it's still messing it up. 2. I click this. It's still 2, which doesn't make sense because it should be X. So let's try that. So look, new layer, let's do this. We do that. Let's try this. Selected layer, oh my gosh. Selected layer is 2. If I select this, it equals 1. If I select this, it equals 1. It shouldn't do that. It wait, does change layers, when you click on change layers, this might be, when you click on change layers, it needs to be 0 here. It needs to be x plus 1 here, so because there's that. So each layer, if the layer has the class if it has the class selected to, remove class selected to. Okay. I'm trying to figure out why this isn't working. Because it doesn't make sense to me. Layer images, so if it's 0, the length, let's see what the length is right now. The length, I think, is going to be 2. So I think this just needs to be x, so yeah, this should be 0. Add 0 plus 1 if I click on this. So if I click on it, it's going to remove selected to and then add selected to this class. And then if, maybe I can do this, if this, we'll do x plus 1, because this would be 0, and then if I click this, it would be 1. Let me think, hold on, if I do this dot, could we do this dot value? Because if we have that, then this doesn't matter. Because then we could just set it to the value. You feel me? You feel me? So I take the screenshot. We do this. Let me go to here. And let's see what it can do here. So we go to console. New layer. If I select this, we get 477, which is right here. So we could literally just do this. Selected layer equals. We could just do this. That way it's a lot easier for us to update which layer we're on. But now when we draw, so let's update this. Because now we gotta update what happens when we draw. And when we draw, what we gotta basically do is let it know. Let me see how many songs. 3. Wow, 379. And it's 3 p.m. 3 p.m. 12, 3 evening. Wow, that is bad. Alright, so when we hit new layer, it updates on this first one. What we needed to do when we draw is CTX needs to be a different, it needs to change. So I don't know why CTX here. So look, CTX draw image this canvas plus selected layer. Let's see what this returns. So let's select this layer. Okay, the stream's back to normal. Let's try this. So if I do this, we get canvas 1 equals selected layer, but we're actually what? Selected layer is 1. What? That doesn't make sense. I thought add class, selected layer, change class, update layer listeners. When we run this, each one gets a listener. When we click on it, we should probably run this again. Because I think it only runs once. Why is this happening? Our selected layer. Let's see what's our selected layer. It's 1. Why? Function layer listeners. Change layers. Function this. That doesn't make sense. Why does this not? What is this false for? Because if I click on this, it should add the listeners again back onto it. Selected layer equals this dot selected. Selected layer. Let's do console.log selected layer. Let's try this. So let's try this. Let's do this. So our current selected layer, let's see what it is 1. If I hit this, it's 2. If I click on this, it's 1. If I click on this, it's 1. Why? Why is it 1? Attribute of that is the value of it 1? If so, then that's the issue. Yeah, the value of this is 1. That's the issue. Let's try this again. So when we do new layer, our value of the image is x. We already did that. Image.value equals x. X would be length plus 1. So the length right now would be 2. So why is it the dot value? What? Oh, so the first one is going to be 2, isn't it? This one, I think, is going to have no. Layer 0 value equals. Because when we create a new layer, it appends it. That means this first one is gonna be always be the new layer. So, or the so if it equals x equals length plus 1. It equals image dot layers. Let me see. Let me look this up. JavaScript set value layer. Is it dot value? If it's dot value, then that sort of makes sense. But at the same time, why isn't it working? Dot value equals blank. So, find image dot value. I could do this. So we're gonna do the clone, which is layer 2. Which is dot value. Is it really? What? Layer 2. Layer 2 dot value is not 2. It says 1 right here. But if we append it, okay, hold on. If I do this, something like this in the code, and I do this where instead of, let me just do this. If I do layer, what would the image be called? Layers 1. So if we do layers 1 dot attribute value, I missed a phone call, but I don't know who it was, so it's all good. 2. What? It sets the value to 2. Layers, this. I got a new voicemail, hold on. Oh, I unplugged it. Oh my gosh, I unplugged my phone. Phone. It was transferring songs over. Oh my god. Let me try this again with my phone. Hopefully it doesn't take that long this time. it could just go back to what it was doing. Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. Where's the music? Alright, so I found the music folder. Okay, it's doing all that. So let's try this. Hold on. So I don't know how long this process is gonna take for it to start adding songs. But oh my gosh, that's so annoying. I was like almost halfway done with adding songs to my phone. I completely forgot it was moving files over. Almost been 4 hours. Oh my goodness. So I think so. We do this attribute value dot x, which is x minus 1, because x is the next number. We start at 0, so I think this has got to be also x minus 1. So like that. Let me see what this is doing here. But yeah, let me update the script. Hold on. What the heck? Alright, so let's do this. So click on this, take the screenshot. Now, if I hit new layer, let me let this load for a second. If I hit new layer, the value of the new layer should be 2. It isn't. Why isn't it 2? Oh wait, it's because of this. So let's try this now. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Alright, so let me open this up again, like before. Alright, so it's almost opened up all the songs again. So, where's my mouse? Here. So, let me do this. So, new layer. Let's look at this. Layers. Let's see. Is there a way to auto expand? Layer 2. So now, if I draw, it should have drew on layer 2. Why is CTX console selected later? Selected later. 142? Selected layer is 2. When we draw, what happened? I'm trying to see create. When we create this draw, CTX is that. CTX should have got an update when we do. What the heck? What is this doing here? So I don't know. I will probably figure this out tomorrow, but I'm gonna stop streaming and